Black women out here homeless. Every day somebody homeless with their kids. Can't pay their rent. In the shelter, begging for money. They look like me. But we don't talk about this stuff. We ignore it. We act like it don't exist. We're so educated. But we're also educated homeless women. We have no money. Can't pay our bills. But yet we brag and brag and brag about how we are so educated.
After being a stay-at-home mom for the last 4 years, I have decided to leave my children with their father, leave the state so that I can get my life together.
You can't make this up.
After making the decision to leave the home, I've been experiencing a degree of homelessness for like the past month.
A lot of people think homeless is like being outside underneath a bridge or something like that. Homeless is when you don't have a secure roof over your head to go to. I don't have a secure roof to go to, so I am homeless. You get what I'm saying?
I literally try so hard to be strong all the time, you know.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so what's your name?
My name is Sayla. I go by Saylo.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Are you homeless?
I am. I'm homeless.
So you choose to be out here in Phoenix?
Yeah, I mean, at first it wasn't a choice. I came down here for a dude, but now, yeah, he's on his way back to prison.
So you came out here for a dude, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a job lined up or anything like that?
No. I've been living on the streets ever since.
Did you tell me that you just got out?
I did. I just got out of jail.
Yeah.
I did.
Was that your first time?
No. I've been in prison twice already.
I'm homeless and I get ready for work at the gym. And honestly, rent was kicking. I was paying $2,000 in household bills, and now I pay $20 for my gym membership.
No.
Okay, ma'am. You gotta go.
Come, I'm gonna wait right here. You can just cash out me right here. I need my cash out. You gonna give me something again?
You can't pop up at my house, ma'am. I'm telling you, you can't
I'm
pop up
just
at my
itching a
house.
little bit, and I just need some money.
You
So
itchy because the mosquitoes out here. You need to go back to your car.
I don't even have no gas in my
You
car
probably
to
have
do the
gas and
air,
stop
so I
doing
can't
your
sleep
nails.
in it.
Why don't you get your nails done if you're homeless? That don't make sense.
This woman is on them drugs. You can tell.
You should be
I
trying
could
to
just go. I gotta try to look a little bit nice so the fellas will give me something.
What happens when you run out of money?
I'm not sure. I mean,
Where do you go?
to a shelter. I'm not sure.
No. See, there's not enough shelter space. Ma'am, when you run out of money, as a woman, you never think about being homeless. If you run out of money, you live in Chicago. Is there enough shelter space for all the people who need it?
I don't know. It's like I'm assuming no.
And here's my problem too. So many of us are not serious. We just don't, so many women just don't think. They're like, I don't know this, I don't know that. You need to know what the system is. There's not enough shelter space for the people who need shelters today. The largest growing contingent of homeless people are women and children.
Homeless Eves with no money or man. Rise up, ye careless women. Isaiah 32 verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. You saw the video in the beginning. And this is the situation that's happening all across America. This is not a new fad. This is something that's been going on for years. You can look at some women's videos and they've been living in their car for probably 5 years, 6 years going on. Because if you look at when they uploaded, it was like 5-6 years ago, you know. Women are living in their cars with their children, or should I say vehicles, with their children. One woman, she was actually like staying overnight in a Walmart. I don't know how you do that unless you're living in the outdoor section. You have women that use gym memberships to bathe themselves so they can go to work and things. And it's innovative, it's smart, but it's not sound. And it goes to show you that the American dream was always a scheme. But before I do proceed, I must and always give all honor, glory, and praises to the Most High Yahawah, and to His only begotten Son, YAHAWASHI, whom the world ignorantly called Jesus. Double honors to the elders at Great MILESTONE, talking this truth. Singing honors to the elect. Peace and blessings to the 1/3, and to the confusion of faces in the four corners of the earth. Shalom. So as you can see, feminism is failing women. Particularly, I'm talking about the Israelite woman, the Judahite woman, your black queen to be. Yeah, those women. The I don't need a man, despite the fact you went to Uncle Sam to get your Section 8, to get your 10th, your SNAP, your EBT, hell, your alimony, your child support, all of that. Trump, snip, cutting child support. With alimony, I'm sorry, let me get it correct. Certain states are taking that stance, but snip, he cutting that Section 8, and he cutting the EBT. Videos all over YouTube, I might upload one of women having everything kicked out, everything's thrown out. The government shut down. Section 8, the subsidiaries that comes from the government, you're not getting those vouchers. And if you're not getting those vouchers, those landlords aren't getting their money. And if they ain't getting paid, they can't pay their bills. And if they can't pay their bills, they will move in somebody who will. And that's where we are right now. And the Lord is really stirring the pot to wake up people. The Lord's forcing you. The Lord's pushing the hand. How the hell are you going to be like on Section 8 for like all these years and you ain't never thought to try and get a job? But that's for another video. The point of the matter is that you women were living too easy because of feminism. But Esau did it that way because who's the first teacher of the children? The woman. Right? They're really like the gatekeepers. So if you get to the women, you get to the whole nation. And that's what Esau did. Made you believe that you don't need the same men that you're breeding from. Like Brandon Jamal say, by the single mom song. He said, you let him hit it raw, and then have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom. It's one part he said, and he said, y'all say men ain't shit, but y'all stay pregnant. It's crazy. But it goes back to the Good Society Act. Lyndon B. Johnson said, women, if you don't have a man around, if you're not married, but you have children, we'll take care of you. They became your husband. And you left your men. So now, that left you to say, I don't have to sleep with you for survival. Meaning that you have a man, marriage and everything. He works and brings home the baby. No, I can sleep with whoever I want to. So now there's women out here having baby for men that they want to, but they don't want to be with a man. So now it's like you don't have a man. And now the man that you've been clinging on to for decades has left you. Now you just out there naked. That's no different than somebody who was in this truth, cleaving onto the Lord, and then they leave. Now you out there naked because you was already of the world before you came in, because you didn't know any better. Now the Lord showed you the good graces of the kingdom to come, and then you go back to the world. So for one, you left Satan to cleave on the Most High, to God. Then you left God to go back to the world. Don't you know that Satan's still ruling the world? So who do you really have in your corner? That's a scary, scary feat when you sit down and think about it. Nonetheless, Isaiah 32:10. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. What's the vintage? Vintage is your appearance. That's going to fall. All them bundles, all them nails, them eyelashes, that makeup, all your sweet smelling perfumes, your deodorant, your body wash, washing your clothes in that special detergent, all that stuff is going to come to a stop, a standstill. And the gathering shall not come. Who gathered? The men gathered, right? We'll go out into the world and we'll gather, bring it back to the village, so to say, right? That's the mentality. Women are gatherers today, right? But now it's come to the point where women coming to realize you need a man. How many women are going to Home Depot looking for a husband? How many women online saying, I need a man? I don't want a man, but I need a man. They help me pay my bills. They help me fix my car. They help me fix something on my roof. Yeah, they just want a man for utility. Not really out of necessity. As a man, I'm talking to the women. There's no greater feeling than knowing that a woman wants you. Not needs you, wants you. Because that want, necessity is like your body gonna tell you thirsty, you drink. Your body gonna tell you hungry, you eat. Your body gonna tell you tired, you sleep, you rest. But the things you want, like a sweet, delicate dessert, you don't need that, but you want that. And it makes life all the more better. Same thing with wanting a wife. What man would not want a wife? It makes life all the more better, right? To have a companion. Nonetheless, Isaiah 32:11. Tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. So you wore sackcloth in the time of mourning. We're in the time of mourning. But like the scripture says, she that liveth is dead. Well, she that liveth in pleasure is dead as she liveth. Some to that extent. All that city girl, what if you get like a 10-year run? Maybe 10-15-year run from when you about 16 to you about 30, talking to the women, where you get to run and monkey branch from one dude to another dude, and hop from one pole to the next pole, and from one merry-go-round to the next merry-go-round, to all of a sudden the sun start going down. You kind of realize you gotta leave the park. You can't play anymore. Now it's time to grow up. But the men that was at the park the whole time, they left with somebody. You left by yourself. Because all your ass been doing was playing the whole damn time. Now you want to get serious. You want a man to get on your terms. It don't work like that. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 8 through 12. There is one alone, and there is not a second. Yea, he hath neither child nor brother. Yet is there no end of all his labor? Neither is his eye satisfied with riches. Neither saith he, for whom do I labor, and bereave my soul of good? This is also vanity, yea, it is a sore travail. Yes, women, it's a sore travail for you to go out, get all these degrees, live in a nice luxury apartment, globe-trotting the world, wearing costly apparel, not wearing modest apparel, of course, some of the finest wines, some of the most oh my God, it's beautiful smelling. You smell like roses, all of that. But then you have no husband, you have no children, you have no family, you have no prospects. So who are you leaving all of these things to? So if that's the same mentality for a man that doesn't have any of those things, I know in the mind, women, you are wired to be wives. You are wired to raise families. It's a reason why you so hard-headed and stubborn till you get to this point in your life where you're like, I want a family all of a sudden. Because you're supposed to have been had that all the time. That's in your essence. Nonetheless, Ecclesiastes 4:9. Two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. Imagine two incomes coming into one household, y'all, compared to separate incomes going into two different households. That's what's going on right now. Woman separate from the man. She lives over there. He's paying for her household and his household. But the Lord flipped the switch on. I forgot. I think it was in Kentucky or something like that. The state said that they're no longer doing. The husband has to pay. Not the husband. Father of the child to pay child support. If the child's with the father half of the time and in the same amount of time with the mother, no one should have to pay child support. So now these women are struggling. And guess what happened? Divorce rates dropped by 25%. That lets you know the true nature of the modern woman. This is a sickening society. But it goes to show you that women only go by what's enabled. And Esau, you're the fucking culprit. You devil. You caused all of this to happen. Now I'm getting upset. Forgive me. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 10. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. But this is talking about the women. Woe to you when you fall, when you get evicted, when you need help. You ain't got nobody to help you. You got all them damn kids. What a father. Your father was the government, but he bailed on your ass too. Now you out there naked. You see how that works? Continue with Ecclesiastes 4:11. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? So you can understand in this context, it's talking about a man and a woman. Body heat. What they call it in the wintertime, they call it cuffing season. Wintertime is known as cuffing season because everybody looking for somebody and they can snuggle up with and get warm with during the wintertime. Cuffing season. Gentlemen, you understand what it's like when you spooning with your woman or a woman, so to say. Make sure it's a woman. That was a joke. But you understand that feeling. You know that body heat. You know the biological chemicals in your body starts to fuse together. Things start to expand, so to say. That's a great feeling. When you trust a woman that you can lay your head next to, your wallet's on the dresser, you ain't worried about nothing. She get up to go to the restroom. You ain't monitoring how long she in there, what she possibly could be doing. You just wait till she come back, and she you know what she do? She get right back in the bed, and she kind of scoot back into you, like repositioning herself. You put your arm back over her, your leg or whatever, and that's a great feeling when you have that. A lot of women out here, they just getting the hot D and being left with a cold bed. That's that. Anyhow, Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 12. And if one prevail against him, who shall withstand him? And a threefold cord is not quickly broken. Another word, a braid. You can't break it. A three woven cord. You can't break that. Just like one finger by itself is vulnerable, but if you bring 5 fingers together, you can make a fist. You're stronger together than separated. Understand? But nonetheless, though, I just want to show you the condition that these women are in, and you are going to need a man in these last days, and I'm going to close out with this one. Isaiah 32, verse 1 through 2. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Nonetheless, We're the band-aids to your cut. That's what we are. We're the baseball cap blotting out the sun while you watching the game. That's who we are. We're that bottle of water that someone's handing you while you running in the marathon. That's who we are. We're comfort. You left your comfort zone and lied to yourself. Now you all alone. And you looking for someone to come save you. You know what it's like nowadays, women saying they're looking for a husband or they want a man? You know there's a hurricane out there. It's on the way. But you're a surfer. Take your goofy ass out there in the waters and you get stuck, you get lost. Now, the U.S. Coast Guard got to come out there and save your goofy ass because you know damn well you shouldn't be out here. Especially by your damn self. That's what it's like right now, women. You out here by your damn self surfing in hurricane goddamn winds. Now you want to come out here in this damn storm and save you. Sorry, ladies. Only simps and betas would do that, and you disdain them. And they don't get you wet unless you're in that hurricane water. So like it. But anyway, with that being said, I truly pray y'all was edified, fed, stay in the spirit, don't fear it, just endure it. Ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing. Stay humble, remain diligent. Wa mashallah, Shalom.